So your opponent is the Secretary of State. She didn't campaign much, and she didn't seem like she needed to campaign a lot. She never debated you. And some are smirking online that, well, of course, she was always confident in her victory. What's your view of that very common take on the race?
You're trying to get me to say something that might get me in trouble.
It's just I've read 50 people say that.
That means people are so distrustful. What they're insinuating is that she knew she could sit back, hide in the basement, do nothing, and win due to cheating. That's what they're insinuating. And I understand why they would insinuate that, because we've had such terrible elections. They're run poorly. They're ripe with fraud. And we've seen this time and time again, and nothing's being done. Our elected officials tell us if we dare bring it up, we are conspiracy theorists, we're election deniers. Darn it, we've got to start bringing this up. People are fed up. I was at a Veterans Day parade today, and people were shouting out from the side of the road, please repair our elections. Please count our vote. This is crazy. The people of Arizona are fed up. And when we win, and rest assured we will, with 100% certainty we will win. One of the first things I'm going to do on day one is call a special session, bring the legislature in, and say, fix these elections and restore honesty and transparency so we can have faith in our elections once again. This is our sacred vote. We get one vote. That's what we should get, one vote. And we want to know it counted.
I'm not accusing your opponent of doing anything wrong. I have no knowledge of that. But she is the Secretary of State, and it seems that one of the main costs of an election this chaotic is the confidence of voters that it's real. So why wouldn't she recuse herself for appearance sake, if no other, before the count began?
We asked her to do that 1 month into jumping into the race back in July of 21. We asked her to recuse herself. We said, this is unethical. Just recuse yourself from the parts of your role as Secretary of State that deal with the election, and she refused to do so. But, she only showed up for work 19 days in the past 6 months. So I don't know how much work she does. And we had the big red flag on August 2nd, the primary election. It played out exactly like this. They counted the Democrat votes first. They slow rolled the Republican votes, and it was days and days and days of counting. They did nothing to improve it before this general election. And then we had the tabulator machines that didn't work in a third of the polling places. We can't continue to run elections this way. We're very confident, Tucker, that these elections are going to start, or these counts are going to start going heavily our way, and we will win this. And I assure the people of Arizona we will clean up our elections.
Yeah, and my view is eliminate absentee ballots, except for the tiny percentage who really need them. This is crazy, and it really is hurting people's view of democracy. Kari, I appreciate your coming on tonight.